It's a beautiful Tuesday evening, and I'm glad to welcome you all to Dr. Love Show on Shine TV Ghana. Thank you all for joining in tonight. I promise you that this show will be an amazing one and you love it. I would urge you to like, follow, and share. Call a friend to tell another friend that Dr. Love is live on Shine TV. Yes, so tonight it's a Pentecost thing. Yes, I have two guests from Pentecost and I would introduce them to you very soon. But quickly, I would like us to acknowledge our proud sponsors. We have Apostle Felix Henry Dowu of Abundant Grace Apostolic Church, Deacon Emmanuel Owusu, Fredco Constructions Limited. Call them on 0549 618001. Yes, we have Biola Collections as well. They are into all kinds of clothing. Just give them a call on 0557 112 508. And yes, Frankma Clothing made my outfit. If you want this or more, just give her a call on 0243 647 964. Yes, I know you are loving my makeup. You are loving it. You are loving it. It's from iGlam. Follow her on all social media platforms at iGlam60. iGlam60 or call her on 0208 183222 or 0540 46842. I got my fabrics from Helen's Fabric. All the things you see me wear, whether material, fabric, whatever it is from her. Just give her a call on 05449 61447. Yes, like I said, please make sure you share. Please share. Share to invite a friend that we are live. Yes, it will excite you. We have a young man and a gentleman, yes, and a beautiful lady with me in our studio, and they are both from Pentecost, yes. So first we have Mrs. Rita Eshen Asan. I nearly said Asan Eshen. I know when I say Asan Eshen, she'll cut off my head. So her name is Mrs. Rita Eshen Asan, Church of Pentecost, District Secretary of Virtuous Ladies. We are glad to have you back here again.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You look good.
You look good as always.
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, we have, I know him personally as a minister of God. If you are in Temanutah and its environment, you would see the power of God in his life. He is in the person of Deacon Paul Kankam Jr., also from the Church of Pentecost. Wow. I'm glad to have you here today, Deacon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming through for us.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so quickly, we'd like to have a story for today. And yes, first of all, we are talking about privacy. Privacy has to do with relationship, marriage, either ways. We are talking about privacy. It says that, dear Dr. Love, it's actually a question. Is phone privacy a healthy boundary in relationships or a recipe for distrust? I take it again. Dear Dr. Love, is phone privacy a healthy boundary in relationships or a recipe for distrust? Yes, so that's the question we have, and it's based on privacy. So first off, Mrs. Ashen, what's your take on this question?
Okay, so the person is asking if phone privacy is a healthy boundary in relationship. Okay, so it has two ways, but then it can be very complex issue when it comes to relationship. We know some people value their phone privacy very more, while others also see it as a potential source of distress.
Okay.
Yes, so it depends on the partners involved. When you know each other's boundaries and then the commitment you have for each other, that alone can determine either that is going to have a positive
impact on your relationship
or is going to be a trouble for you.
Okay. So since you brought up the relationship aspect first, let's talk about that. Deacon Paul, do you think that in relationships, phone privacy is a healthy boundary to set?
Just like my dear sister said, it's in two ways. Now, so far as it comes to privacy, you have to understand that privacy itself is very important as an individual.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you would want to be alone. You would want to be alone with your own thoughts. And in privacy, you get to build yourself up. You get to know one or two things.
Okay.
Nevertheless, so far as you have employed somebody into your life in the context of marriage, not just a mere relationship, but in the context of marriage, there should be transparency.
Okay.
Now, I can't have my privacy on my phone, but the way I handle the phone in the presence of my spouse would even spark up things. For instance, if we are married and then I'm in the bathroom bathing.
We see that on social media a lot.
That one just sparks up some form of suspicion. As couples, your wife should be free to pick up your call. Oh, he's not around. He's sleeping. He's doing this. He's that. But that doesn't also give the guarantee that a wife or a husband will be on the spouse. Open your phone for me. I want to go here. I want to go here. It's simply immaturity.
What will make a spouse be on the partner that open your phone for me? I want to go here.
That is when you start creating suspicious atmosphere or environment. Just like I said, you are bathing, your phone is ringing, and then you come out from the bathroom, not even walking, running.
What if you fall?
Yes. No, he's not even thinking about the falling. He's thinking about the wife or the husband not picking. Nevertheless, maybe at that time you are bathing to go and meet somebody. You're not expecting such a call already. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Yes. But if my phone is there, my husband, my wife knows my password, and then you have that kind of mutual understanding. It shouldn't cause any problem. Yes.
So, Mrs. Asian, what's your take on couples who don't allow their partners to take their phones? What's your take on that?
Okay, so first off, once we are a couple, we are one. The Bible even makes us one in the first place.
Yeah.
As man and wife, we become one in marriage. So once we are married, we don't have anything like, someone will say we don't have anything like privacy and marriage. Yes, so if you are married, I don't think you should hide your phone, or you should say your phone is your privacy, so your partner shouldn't take it. However, like my brother said, the other spouse also shouldn't be taking the phone, like be checking it now and then. What do you want to find? If you trust the person, I don't think you should be on him or her that open your phone for me. Let me go to your WhatsApp. Let me check your photos or your calls. But the other person also shouldn't give room for the other spouse to be suspicious.
So the man is the head of the family. He says that he has put across that boundary that you can't take my phone. And obviously he may not be even interested in picking the wife's phone. And he has set that boundary. Do you think that it's a good thing in marriage?
No, it's not a good thing in marriage.
Why is it not a good thing?
When we marry, you being the head of the house does not mean there should be certain rules or form of some rules that would be a hindrance to maybe the success or the peace in the house.
But that doesn't guarantee peace. Taking your spouse's phone is not a guarantee of peace in the house.
But what should also be the reason why a husband would say that I'm the man of the house, so don't take my phone? That
maybe for business sake, maybe there is something he doesn't want you to see. He loves the wife. He's very protective of the emotional feelings that I believe, because this phone issues, it brings a whole lot of emotional stress and all that.
I think imagine.
I know your husband is a nice man. In fact, shout out to you, Mr. Eshen, right? Yes, your husband is a nice man. Ladies are in his DM chatting him. I like you. I wish you can leave your wife for me. I wish I'll taste the banana that your wife is. No, he's a young guy, and we believe that these things can happen, even though he may not give in. But having that chat alone on his phone, he may take a decision that, okay, if I have this kind of chats on my phone, not just Mr. Ishen, but any other person, if I have this kind of chats on my phone, then I don't think it's healthy for my wife to take my phone, because per chance he can just chance on it, and then it will spark a whole lot of things in the marriage.
So I think it depends on the individuals involved, like the couples. When you know your spouse, there are certain things that you would not think they would take it in a different way.
Okay.
Yes. So if you make everything transparent, if you are very open with your wife or your husband, if they should see a message like that, because you know your partner, you know the man you are with or the woman you are with, you wouldn't even have a second thought or think otherwise. Because you know, say, oh, Bibia or catch me, or like we are open.
Now to add up a little, you see, that is why I don't know if we are basing our conversation on marriage or maybe
both, please. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to relationship, you have to understand that you don't have control over such person. That's why you cannot just tell the person, come and cook for me, come and wash for me, come and do this for me. But when you are married, there's some form of, I'm not saying you have to control the partner, but there's some form of control. Even the man that gave the daughter out to you, when he needs the daughter, he has to call you now. Now, oh, I'm person my band baby, mommy. So, just like my sister is saying, I think it is all based on who the kind of person you've married. Now, personally, maybe taking myself as a case study. Personally, I want to be left alone sometimes. There are some people, when they have mood swings, they don't want to talk. There are some people, their temperament has been aligned to the aspect that they are outspoken. Whatever happens at work, wherever he or she went to, will surely discuss it with their wife. There are some people too, they feel like, let me edit some of the things. If my dear sister right now, maybe after the show going home, a guy meets him, oh, you are beautiful, this. Maybe she feels like, because I've handled it already. I hope you understand. So in such situations, the guy or the lady is chatting as, oh, me. Me share me area, me ko catch ni say, ina me share obi, and no see open me no you. Me share me di me na ebe ba no. So I won't tell her at all. Then later she goes to find out. I hope you understand.
Yeah,
this is what will make some. I believe there shouldn't be any form of boundaries in marriage. But we should respect each other, and respecting each other also has a form of privacy. And you say, oh, you know, because why now? No. Probably maybe the other party is also not doing something right. Now, when we were talking, I was trying to go somewhere. That is what Paul wrote to the Church of Corinthians in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. He speaks about love not being selfish, love not being this, love not being that. That was what I was reading. Now, when you are transparent enough, even if somebody should send you pictures. I remember some years ago, this man of God, Apostle John Suleiman in Nigeria, a lady called Stephanie, was saying, oh, the man of God had used him and to use the giving church offering to her, brought out pictures.
Wow.
Pictures was with the man of God. There are some, it was like a video call. The wife publicly came out and said, this is not my husband.
Wow.
And this is a photo shoot, Photoshop, however they call it. So this is somebody who has been very open to the spouse. But we look at it and say, wait dear, I trust my husband, but this one.
But you know, I believe that there are some spouses, when you take that to them, it will be hell in the house. And like you rightfully said, you should hide that. Because if say, why would you say it at the first place?
Some people don't take joke.
Yes.
When you go to some marital homes, it is like a military zone.
Yes.
Daddy is coming and everybody is running, including the wife. So that is how it is. So in such cases, you see, like I said, it is in two ways. Even I think Proverbs chapter 25, he says something. He said that be solemn in your walking so that your neighbor will not even hate you.
Okay.
It even speaks about as an individual, sometimes So you say never we do who be see kakra. Learn that thing. And let me tell you, there are some people they are very open to their spouse. But the thing they are doing
is serious.
When they get home, they have their car and they get home like 5 minutes, not to car anymore. Never phone. So messages that has to be deleted are being deleted.
Wow. Yes.
People that they are calling them, they do feel men framing. They are there.
So you feel that even if your spouse gives you the chance to take his or her phone, say he or she is faithful to the call.
Yes.
Well, that's true.
Faithfulness is based on spiritual maturity and then the fear of God.
Yeah.
Say, he will not do it. That is what
it's a phone now before share so no. And the best share baby.
Do you know that, to chip in this before your next question, do you know that I once heard a story? A woman, a married woman, had another phone with another number.
The husband
12 years in marriage.
The husband didn't know about it.
12 years in marriage?
Yes. The husband had no idea about it. Had another phone. They are living in the same house. Another phone with a different number.
The phone never rang.
This shows you the code that boys say. They say fear women. Some also say fear men. So fear
it's fear men. It's fear men. Okay, so what's your take on private calls? Like you have a call, your partner has a call, and then he or she doesn't deem it fit to receive that call before the spouse, and then takes it out to receive it. What's your take on that?
I personally, I don't see anything wrong.
Okay.
Depending on the call.
Your partner will not know depending on the call now.
No, I'm talking about yourself.
You personally.
Yes, depending on the call. Now, an example. This is my sister, but let me, in this case.
Your wife.
Let's say my wife.
Okay.
Her birthday is come next week.
Okay.
I am planning.
Your birthday is come next week.
Next month.
You can celebrate it next week.
Okay.
So I'm planning a surprise birthday party. Then now maybe a caterer na or you win na adienaba. Hello. Oh, my wife kind of color blue into cake, Now you spouse the
surprise.
Yes. 2. Sometimes it can also be a form of business transaction. But here you have to be careful, especially when you are dealing with somebody else. I feel even this type of course being business.
You cannot trust even your spouses.
No, it's that you cannot trust your spouse. You see, that's why if you don't trust her, why did you marry her?
Hey, there are some marriages I've heard of, like when it has to be with a business transaction, the other party doesn't know.
Oh.
No, you see,
there should be transparency in every aspect.
But
if your wife or your spouse cannot or is not aware of your financial transactions and other things, then I don't think there is love or trust in the whole married thing that you are
really
in. You should be able to trust.
There are some women who love money. There are some women who like say something like that. No, the person would want to hide the the transaction from the wife.
The person had realized that there is a cat in the house, so the person is hiding the meat.
I like that, a cat in the house.
Yes, and the bonus. Internet maker say it is being dependent on the call, but when it comes to a business, some of this business. Sorry to bring in the story. The immigration guy that had been.
Yeah. Imagine if the lady didn't know about what was going on.
At least when he was going, he called the wife. Now imagine if he was living with the wife and I call nearby and I that loudspeaker brasi. All these things might have been in another space. So and I make her say it is dependent on the kind of call you are having. I've been a victim before. My wife and 2 other people. One is in UK, one is in the US.
Okay.
They were planning a birthday party for me, I think last year. I would see my wife will be chatting and then she will hide it. So I just sat there and say, because me bapa. In fact, for some about 2-3 once I was a bit confused. A call will come then with me we know now or that we are talking no with me say when I call foul so don't worry I'll call the person back. Then say this thing. So I just positioned my mind that okay, let me just trust her and leave her.
Okay.
That's what me position my mind.
Okay.
And then less than a week, I was there. They called me. Oh, at that time I had gone out from the house. Early morning, my mother came, my sister came, and then my kid brother. I said, he said, we are coming to celebrate you. I said, so what is so surprised about today? Only for me to go out for something, and then they were calling, oh, Befi, we've gotten a visitor. Then it was a birthday. Then my wife said, all this while I was hiding, it is these people, and then showed me the chat. I hope you understand.
So imagine you had attacked her then.
Yeah. There was even an issue that something like this also happened.
Yeah.
And the guy didn't trust, like the moment he heard the other person saying that he had seen the wife and meeting someone in a hotel, like he would call the wife, why? You said, I'm in a business meeting. And at one instance, he was even at the hotel grounds, and then he saw the wife entering. And then he called, where are you? She said, I'm in a business meeting at the office. Okay. He left. So it became an issue at home, not knowing the wife was also planning
a birthday
surprise for him. But he didn't respond like he did. He went the other way. He left the house, accused the lady of cheating and all that. So later when he realized this was the issue, then at that point, it has already been a chaos in the house.
Or you may know, or
okay, so Mrs. Esha, in a case whereby both parties have agreed on not touching their phones or not going to WhatsApp, checking stuff, it's an agreement because they fear that kind of thing can come in between them. What's your take on that? Do you think it's a good thing? To the extent that they don't even know their passwords.
If you ask me, I don't think that is right. Like I stated earlier, once we are married, my brother said if it's in a relationship, fine. But we being couples, I don't think we should even have that to say, I fear you shouldn't. What are you afraid of? That you don't want your spouse to know. If you are able to undress or you're able to see each other's nakedness, I don't think there is any other thing you should be scared of than yourself, than your phone. Yes. So if you're able to share yourself with your partner, I don't think you should say, don't go through my WhatsApp.
But that's their boundary, and they think it's healthy for them, and it will help them. And it's been helping them.
Okay, if they are doing it and it's helping them, then that's fine for them.
Because there is also this case where we hear it a lot that me could not find my phone or fire or friend call for or me man.
or treaty.
Is it that the husband does not trust the
warnings? For no reason.
Sometimes.
This one, I'll leave it.
You should know your spouse.
No, this person, if I did you answer this question, the way you are laughing is like you have an experience. Do you have an experience you want to share?
No, not that easy. I see.
No,
I see that to be simply immaturity.
Yeah.
No, how can you just
pick your spouse's
phone? Hey, me unsa ofrefe me yere dodo. Then somebody can say Shamo Park we so then open up here. So no, you don't do that. That you see. Let me bring my personal life here.
Okay.
Due to some experience I had before getting married, as at now, my wife, I don't even touch her phone. Some experiences I had because before I married, this is the kind of person I was. Dated somebody and I was like, I said, I want you to know I'm the man. Be a bear man. Hey, now why not? Why not chat also? But this is somebody I loved dearly, and all of a sudden, just because of these things, I call it. So I just proceed. You see, talk about it. Note that marriage is not just for Christians. somebody asked me a question that why is it that the worldly people are enjoying their
Marriage.
marriage than we the Christians?
No.
And I just said something simple. It's because of hypocrisy.
Mm.
At the end, wow. But because he's a Christian, he doesn't want to talk about it.
Mm.
No. But the Bible even said he has not given us a spirit of fear. Other versions said timidness. Oh, you shouldn't be timid. Let your husband know. Oh, obi kasa, just like my sister selling perfume. Now, oh, my advertisement free. Now, imagine I call her.
Mm.
I'm just a random person. She doesn't know me.
Okay.
Watching the show, I call. Hello, my dear. Hey, and I offer me the sir. You lost it. As all the which I know the husband will not do that. Or maybe
when our friend in there,
she is cooking. Oh, Deepacho on pick a call now, Famba. Now or pick another to Lazika. Oh, hello, dear. Say, hey, Masa. Ade. Why now here? Oh, but your sister be Tom perfume. Oh, boy. What is that man? Hey, no. Hey, if I catch you, this, no, it's
But why would you think a man would do that though? Because that's like an overprotection over the wife.
And I'm say it's simply. Do you know that some spouse doing that with a perception, so cheating or something? Sometimes what the person is doing is even more than cheating.
Yes, those things like because maybe he is cheating. He will think yes,
yeah,
because that is what he's doing. So he the moment he sees something like that, hey, is she also doing same? Like I say competition, me cheating, I'm also cheating, and then guys, what they don't like or what they hate to see is someone else hitting on their woman. It's understand it worsens the scenario, yeah.
But do you know, let me link this thing to the last week episode I was listening.
Okay.
Where you were talking about sex before marriage.
Before marriage, yeah.
Now, the man of God said something. You see, this kind of thing, when you should even do it before you guys marry.
That is when it brings.
Say, hey, Charlie, I hope you get it. So, me, I don't have a problem with privacy when this comes to marriage. Just like me, myself. There has been countless times I want to do something on my wife's phone. Maybe call somebody, and then the phone is slow. I say, oh, be a man. I say, so are you trying to tell me you don't know my password? I say, my dear, me true. I don't want to even think about it. They memorize a password. The one day while she is sleeping, some even go to the center. If it is this face, you die. You know, and the devil will also make sure that you go and see something.
Me ebi amati da nipa no on dampo or train ma obanada about 12:30 grain.
No, sorry.
Forever phone. John forever phone.
Have you heard this funny clip where the one lady was just he took the guy's phone and then was going through, and then the guy was sleeping, woke up. You and let me tell you, this lady that you are overprotecting. If you are not yes how. To be in the chair, knowing the beeping away.
Yeah.
And if it is true that as some do your mind, you'll be crying. And I'm watching you however they
sure.
He will really last you because you shouldn't do that. And we should talk to this man. Even if you catch your wife cheating, that thing you call somebody, hey no, it's baby. I'm praying that somebody should try that.
So if you catch your wife cheating, what would you do?
Oh, the Bible has answered that already. I'm not the one to answer.
Please, my viewers, as you know.
The Bible said the only thing that should separate marriage is adultery.
Okay.
And even if
with that,
you love, you see, this man called God, the day will go to heaven. I'm sure people will line up asking him questions.
With their questions.
Because if he says, even if you love your wife, forgive her and take her back. It means that when you find your wife in adultery and then you divorce, you never love her. So indirectly, God is trying to tell you that don't leave her.
Sure.
But also dear, but open it,
keep it.
Cover bra. It you can say no macho. But chin say be negative jamo. And then the chairman say their own. That is how it is. So we don't want to get there. And we believe that a Christian is not just somebody going to Pentecost, Full Gospel, and the other churches. A Christian is somebody who has met Christ
Okay.
and is living according to his will, his purpose, just living like Christ did. So if you are a Christian, you won't even go there. That is why some of us, we have advised ourselves that
we
won't even touch it. If the person, do you know that some people will be showing videos to their spouse and then not that we're doing data because we're doing data. The next pop-up message,
no.
Pim. Did you release me? Charlie, I've not seen my men this month.
So, Mrs. Eshen, if you see a very hot or strong pop-up message on your man's phone, how are you going to handle it?
Okay, so me personally, you can't. We have something in tree which says engineer enkranimu entutu enkrani.
Adamon me afamon.
Okay, so that's for guys.
Yes.
So me personally, when I see something like that in the first place, I would ask, but then I would wait a while because I know once we are all seeing it, and then once we are humans, the first thing you get that shock, like a ball one.
Electric shock.
To get Rebecca said, "Oh, train now beside you gave the other person the chance to memorize a lie and I say,
it's true.
Yes, but then I also believe say, relax, because at that moment, okay, if the person wants to say anything, they will say it. But you wait a while. I'll wait. Maybe another pop-up will come. If it doesn't come, I would ask you. I wouldn't even ask you that time. Okay. For you to maybe tell me a lie or anything. I would wait. A day or two later, I would come back with the same question and then ask you, so I saw something like this. Can you explain? Or sometimes we cry if I say me who be son, even your actions would make me think otherwise. Yes. But looking at you, like you are not acting weird. I know, so it's one of these things. But then you swipe or you try to take your phone away, then I only say it's more than just the pop-up that came.
Let me give you a clue. Do you know that we men, if a man is indeed cheating and such a message comes, you can easily get it. Now, when you try to ask him that very time, you will lose the case.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Me, I would wait. But I want Obisana or say you've seen it.
So you being the man, give us the code, please.
No, it's not code. I'm just telling you the truth.
You say if we ask it instantly.
Do you know one thing that is not bringing peace in marriage is women trying to be or wearing the man's coat. Men are naturally born with ego. For a man to apologize for what he has done, man, they are just in a video.
Oh, I thought it's ladies rather.
No.
Men, or not why you are the bonino. No answer attitude. You cook for him, not eat.
Hey, I see.
So at that very moment, if you go and go like, hey, I've been saying this thing that you, as you are not coming back home, you are cheating. You are doing this. Now, a man can just give you one sentence. Who do you do? I hope you understand, but just like my sister is saying, the demeanor. You see somebody, let me show the women one thing. When a man does something wrong, now watching, that's one can once a man. Hey,
I had no person that you asking about it.
Stop. When you don't ask the man,
but consider being now because
just like she's saying that.
You will say like, what's your next step? What are you going to do? What are you planning to do? Like, like he's giving me a slow poison. You'll be eating a banana when he's eating crana and any baku shade and any baku show. Like, if truly said the person is at fault and I say he's found guilty of cheating, the movements we are not talking about it, but I'm eating this food. Even when we say you are full, then me too I'm full. Because I don't know about say it means he is guilty. But say Obisan at that moment
you will lose.
He can just or choose not to talk about it. But when you don't talk about it and he's at fault, you'd even see from his reactions. Also, like what's going on? What's he going? What's her next step? Is she going to fight? Is she going to do something like, I know what you would go about it, but right when you see the message, you want to argue, you want to challenge him, as he said, they have ego. That moment you want to ask him, and what happened, and he won't mind you, or because of their egoistic nature, no.
So you being a woman, a married woman at that, what will be your advice to other women if you see something like that? How best are you supposed to approach such situations?
Okay, so the Bible admonishes us to be slow to speak, or is it slow to react? So in instances like this, like my brother said, you'd have to be patient. You have to be patient. You've seen something like that. You should even gather, like, you should get your facts right before going about accusing or arguing.
So you can't.
We don't win an argument. You have to.
You have to be the
like it has to be settled.
Yes, it has to be settled. You shouldn't say you are at fault, and so you shouldn't find a means to say maybe you are at fault. Like, you should try to settle it, and in settling it too, you should be sober. You shouldn't go in with force. It shouldn't be like a fight, like in Tokwaso. You should be patient, even though you know he's at fault. No, if you want peace to reign, there was a story the lady said. She found her husband cheating, and then she's also not willing to divorce, so she doesn't know what to do.
Wow.
She's asking what to do, or no person or no or person can him. So if you know you are not going to divorce, then you should have a way to go about it in the near future. And then you are still with that person. You should find a way to settle it. It wouldn't bring about maybe
conflict.
Yes.
Okay. So Deacon Paul, your last words to this person asking this questions about the boundaries in marriage or relationship.
So you have to understand that the person you're about to marry is not an angel.
Okay.
Definitely after marriage, you will see certain things that would question your decision you made. There's one thing my wife always says. When one day she posted us on her status and she wrote a caption. I don't know if you saw that. She was like, I said yes, not knowing what is ahead of me.
Okay.
And this 2 years, God has been faithful. Now, when you read Genesis 2, verse 25, he said, although the man and his wife were both naked and they were not ashamed. When he talks about nakedness, it's not literally talking about being without clothing. But nakedness is talking about seeing shameful things.
Okay.
You can, sometimes this phone that you want to look into it, your wife's phone, it's about your wife even being a lesbian. Not cheating with another man, but a fellow woman. It is a form of nakedness. Now, you shouldn't be ashamed. Point number 1. 2, you should know that you are an helper or a helper. I don't know which.
Yeah.
Let me end by saying this.
Okay.
And mostly they say it is we the men that cheat. That one, when we get to that bridge, you will see the truth. But see, when the Bible calls a woman a helper, as you are here now, if you are doing something and you say, I need somebody to help me, you would either pick somebody who has equal strength with you or has a strength above you. So I always tell my fellow men that these women you see, they are stronger than us. When the Bible called them weaker vessels, it said they are just weaker vessels. It didn't say they are weak people. It said vessels. So it means that the woman is a strong woman. And every situation you meet the man in, you can help the man out.
Okay.
So just like she's saying, Otobo, say, I am pampo say why. So far as you are a Christian, just like Abigail in the Bible, you would know how to handle affairs. And one day, your husband can publicly say that, when I married my wife, I was into drugs. My wife caught me, and this is what my wife did and brought me out. That is what I can say.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very powerful submissions. So, Mrs. Asian, is there anything you would like to talk about? I see some business flyers going around. I would want you to talk about it.
Okay.
So that if anybody.
Thank you very much for that opportunity. So now I'm into perfumery.
Okay.
The sales of perfumes and then body splashes. You know, as we go about our daily activities, you have to smell good. You have to feel good. When you are approaching someone, your appearance counts, and also the way you smell also gives you confidence. So
it gives you confidence to propose to that lady.
Okay, that is also part. So I have this small business now, like a business that is moving. Rema Perfume.
Okay.
Arena.
Are you on social media?
Yes. Body splashes, perfumes, original perfumes. We have perfumes from the big brands down to the small brands. Every amount, every money that you have, just come to me. Contact me on all social media platforms.
Every amount.
Yes. Facebook, Retacam, Instagram, Ira_53, TikTok, Ira Ishen. My WhatsApp number, you can contact me on 0547 238 0547-238-790. You can call or WhatsApp. Any perfume that you need, you just send it to me. I'll get it for you. We are located at Tema New Town, so we do deliveries for everyone in Tema and its environs. It comes with a small fee. Just contact me. I'll make you smell good and then you feel good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So that's also one of my perfume plugs. She does amazing. God bless you all for staying up until this point. We do not take it for granted at all. Please make sure you share. Let a friend see the amazing and insightful submissions that these wonderful people have given us this afternoon. This is Dr. Love Show, and this also is Shine TV Ghana. See you same time next week. Bye.